Welcome. This is Adeline with Adejuan's Art Dolls. And what you see in front of you is a custom. And I finally got him finished. I finished his hair earlier today. And so I'm going to put him together just so that she can see him because she's dying to see her baby. And I don't blame him. He's gorgeous. But I'm going to put them together for you guys. And before we get into it, please go down and like this channel. Um, Subscribe to this channel if you haven't subscribed. Share and please comment. I love comments. So let's get into it. First thing we're doing is um, we're going to put the fingernail polish around the um, flange, and that's just to and I'm using let's see, LA colors, and it's a fast dry, um, just a cheap fingernail polish remover that's fast drying because you want it to be that, and then you just put it around the flange. By the time we get done putting them all around the flange and getting the body filled up, uh, then they'll be all dry. But this is what I start off doing so that I can make sure that all of the limbs turn well. So yes, she is going to be ecstatic when she gets this baby. It was a favorite of her mom, and her mom passed away. So she's wanting to have this baby in her collection um, because it was her mom's favorite, and that's okay. That's explanatory, you know. You would want a favorite of your mom if she had passed away. So I know I would. My mom had a lot of kids, so she wasn't into dolls. Not these kind anyway. She helped me make clothes for my fashion dolls, and one day I'll pull them out so that I can introduce you all to those beautiful girls. Um, they are not Barbie size; they are way bigger than Barbie. But I have one that's 22 inches tall. So see, they're big girls. They weigh I mean, I have 15 and a half, 16, um, 21, I think, and 22. But I have several dolls in those sizes. And I made onesies, not onesies, what do you call them? Sleepers with hoods on them for everybody when everybody was wearing sleepers around, buying those sleepers, not sleepers. Yeah, those pajama things. But I made all my babies one of those, and I've made gowns out of and clothes out of regular dresses. Um, they just have clothes like we do. I mean, my mom made my 22-inch a whole wardrobe. Um, and my mom was a dress designer, so she could do that. Um, and she could make patterns, and she could do all of that. So yeah, my girls. They dress nice. I have made shoes and hats and purses, and I'll have to get that stuff out. That's a task. I have furniture for them, for some of them, not all of them, but for some of them. Now, we're going to start on the body, and we're going to put this body. No, let me go ahead and put the beads in the limbs here. So I'll be off camera for just a minute until I can get these filled up. But yeah, those are my big girls. That's what I call them. They're not that big, but they wear bras and panties and stockings and girdles. Not girdles. What do you call those? Waist clenchers or whatever they were. But they wear all kind of stuff like that. They're very fashionable girls. They have shoes. They have stockings. They have all kinds of stuff. I even made some hats for a lady in, I think in New Orleans. It was a custom hat for her shortbread or shortcake. One, it was a little doll that was short something, but I made her a hat, a custom hat, and yeah. So I've done a lot. I have done a lot of things. But what I was saying about the furniture, I have furniture for them. Some of them, I don't know if my 22-inch can't fit the bed because the bed is 17 inches long. And they have um, this one of my dolls is named Jean Marshall. She has a whole furniture bedroom suite with the bed, the lounger. Um, she had a dressing screen. I lost that in a storage or something somewhere. No, it was damaged in a garage where I used to live. Um, Let me see, what else do I have? I have just all kinds of stuff. I got a chest of drawer, a dresser rather. It has a fake mirror on it, but it looks like it's a real little mirror. It's right cute though. And I wanted a guy, I wanted a guy to fix a dollhouse for me. But if he had fixed the dollhouse would have been 6 feet tall. That's how big, and it would have been really, the rooms would have been really big to hold the furniture. So I don't know. It may be something I'll work on in my uh, later on or something when I want to get those girls back out. But yeah, I got all kinds of stuff. And then I mentioned that I made myself a crochet doll, and I have to get her out and show you. See, my channel is going to be about dolls, and it's not going to be any particular doll. It's just going to be about dolls because I have all kinds of dolls. I have my silicone dolls. I have these baby dolls, these reborns. I have my fashion dolls, my crochet doll. Don't have any Barbies. Sorry, not into that girl. Never have ever have I ever been into her. Never. Because she's always been too little for me. So, but my dolls are bigger. And yeah, I have made clothes for the crochet doll. And it's all crocheted, you know. Um, so I don't know if I crocheted her some shoes or not. I'm not really sure about that, but I know I crocheted her a skirt and a top and a dress. Seems like it. But I have plenty crochet clothes that I made for newborns 0 to 3. I think that's as far as I went with 0 to 3. Um, like I said, I made shoes, headbands, hats for boys and girls. I have done a lot, and babies have always been my thing. So I just love this is one hobby I do and love, and I intend to stay with it because I like these babies. I think if I give up something, I give up um, making soap. I've done that for so long, kind of getting burnt out on it. But I can't stop right now. I just have too many people that depends on that uses my soap and love it, you know. So it's just hard to give up on that. But eventually I will. Excuse me. The soap containers are heavy, so now I got all my limbs done. All my limbs are done. We're gonna put the little caps on top of them. Yeah, just take a piece of felt, piece of round felt, and put it over top, just like that. I buy these little felt rounds that have adhesive on the back from Amazon. They're really inexpensive. That some people use moleskin. It comes on a roll, and that's something that they use in the medical part. And I'm not. I don't use the moleskin simply because um, you have to cut the circles out. And why not use something that the circles are already cut out? Save on that time. Because I mean, once you put the cotton in the polyfill into the circle, it's I mean it's sealed anyway. Okay, now that part is done. I'm trying to move kind of quickly, but this is a process and it's hard to move quickly. Okay, now I take some cotton just like that and I just stuff it in there, stuff it in my leg holes, and that's just what I'm going to form a little boot wall with. See, and I'll form the little butt with that. And then, excuse me, uh-oh. And then I will start to stuff some in the crotch area. Yep. And then we have a stocking. I have two. These are the trouser socks that I cut in half. And I use one in the head and one in the body. Well, I'm going to do this. I'm going to put my number 2 beads in the bottom. I put 1 full cup, and then I put, sit right there. And then these are called silicone belly fat pellets, and I put those in here as well. I do kind of like a half a cup. Okay. And then I put some more, put like a half a cup of, because he's not a big baby, of, okay, and let's see what it looks like here. Okay, that's probably going to be enough. And I'm going to tie it off at the top so I can leave the room in the bottom so that the baby can move a little floppy. Okay. Now, see, it kind of moves a little floppy. And then, but his body is not, this baby body looks too small to me. Um, let's see, I make a little, move the little cotton around in there to kind of make a little hole. And then I will put this in. Okay, it's too fat. It don't want to go. There it is. Okay. Now, I lay it down and I will start to put some of this very soft cotton, mix it in with this cotton so it can be uh, a little softer, and go to stuffing. Okay. And, some in his back. What I don't want to feel is the bag. Yeah. Okay. Can still kind of feel it over here on the side. Okay. Now I will put these legs on. And I turn while I'm putting the leg on so that I can make sure that it's going to stay. Okay. Make sure that they don't pop out. Okay. Okay. Yep. Set up sweet cakes. And I'm going to put some softer cotton up in the top just so it can make it a little bit floppy. Let's put these arms on here. Okay. We need to put a little coarser. Let me see, put a little coarser cotton up there as well. Okay, let's get this other arm in here. I forgot to put all of my smell goods in. I have to dig down in there and get those put in. Okay. Cotton is sticking to the body. Okay. Get these smell goods down off in here. I like to kind of spread them away from putting them close to the body because I don't want the body to I don't want the body to just want to make sure that he's see, this body looks too short for him, but I'm gonna put it on him anyway, and then so that she can see him. But I think I'm gonna go and see if I have another body for him, because that body just looks too small. And sometimes they tend to send you not the right size body. Just as long as he can be picked up and pulled together, and he can lay down and be flopped together. Yeah, Yep. 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 Okay, now let's get something done to the head. I might have to put a little bit more cotton over here under this arm. Yeah. Because I just want the arms to be a little floppier. Okay, now his arms, his hair turned out really pretty, and he's a really handsome young man. I'm going to leave his hair alone like this, though. If she wants to cut it, she can cut it. I'm not going to cut it. So I'm going to put some cotton into his head. And then I'm going to stick this bag down into his head to get some more, put the fringe over, the top of it over top of there, kind of wiggle my fingers to open it up. And then I will put my funnel in there. Mm-hmm. Just knocking it down some so I can put a little bit more in here. And that's probably going to be enough. Okay. Because he's a little baby. So he's probably not going to weigh that much. Get him tied up here if I can. Okay, see if I can put it through. Because as long as I can get it through, I'm good. And I did. I did. And just tighten it up and stuff it in. And then we will stuff the cotton in. Let's see, I don't like that. Okay. 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 My son leaving. And I've got to put a magnet in his mouth too. Like I said, I'm just really trying to let her see her baby, and it's okay with me. So I'm not going to put the cap on top of here just yet. I'm just going to go ahead. You might have too much weight in your head. I don't know. It seems kind of heavy. So let's see. Turn around. Trying not to. His hair is long. It curls up on the end. I'm trying not to get it caught up in his neck. There it is. But it's too heavy. He looks like a drunk man. Okay, so we're going to take that out and fix that right now. It's always good to have some of these, the long ones, because they are the best for taking out this stuffing out of here. Now let's see if I can get this untied. If not, probably not. Not with these nails on it. And I don't know if I can get it pulled out. Probably I can. And then we'll just put another one in. Yep. Okay, maybe we'll put this one in. I have some over here on a tray that I've already made up. And so when I need one, I just stick it in, put one of these in. Yeah, that's probably going to be the right. Now we'll get him stuffed again so that I can get him weighed and put together and get his clothes on so she can see him. Yeah, that's good. That's good. I don't know how my time is running. So I made that too tight. Nope, got it. Okay. Yeah, this body's too little. He look all squished up. Yeah, his body's too little. I don't like this body. I'm gonna have to get him, go in here and look and see if I can find him another body. But here he is, guys. Here he is. This is the Levi kit. And she's going to put dark eyes in him. I didn't have any dark eyes. Um, and so she said she had some and not to worry about it. So I'm not going to worry about it. But that's my baby. Now we can get him dressed and because I'm going to find him another body. I don't like this one. And then I usually, where's my pencil? Mark my bodies. First, we got to cut off these zip ties, don't we? You're trying to get ahead of yourself, girl. I ordered me some new ones, and I'm just waiting on them to come in because those I think have gotten old, and they're no good anymore because I think they have to be a certain way in order to. Oh, how'd your arm come off? Wow. Well, this is not a good video, guys. He's falling apart. There. Okay. It ain't coming out. It's not coming out now, so. This fluffy cotton, it's so soft that it sticks to fabric and stuff. Let me get this one out of here. I'm trying not to get your hair. I'm not a good look. I'm not a good hair person anyway. I don't want to mess up what I've done because because it's going to be a mess trying to get it back. Yeah, my other one, my other Eli kit has a better body than this one, so we might have to switch out some bodies here if I don't have another one. Okay. Let's see, I'm just trying not to make the video so long. I can't see the time on it. How I set the bone in the thing. Okay, now we will put these pajamas on and you will be good to go. I love his little hands. I love this kit. This kit and Laura, they're my two kits that I really am impressed with. Okay. So, This is my Levi, baby. Hey, baby boy. There you go. He said, hey, mama. Hey, mama. How you, mama? Hey, mama. So we gotta get his hair straight, get his hair set again. But I did the directional. He has a little circle, a swirl in his head. Um, yeah, I did okay. My rooting is getting a little better. So this is the Levi kit, and he is all put together. This is my custom. Well, you're a pretty baby. This is my custom, and I appreciate you guys hanging in there with me. Of course, you know I'm not perfect. I will bloop in a minute, and I apologize for that. And any time that I'm out of the camera's eye. But anyway, um, I appreciate you all staying to watch me put this baby together, and come back. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share. Now we are at, what are we? 71. Trying to reach. I think we're at 73. I'm not sure, 71 or 73, but we're trying to reach that 100 so that we can give away a little gift, and have a little giveaway, and so if you want to be in the giveaway, now it's only showing that I have 71 subscribers or 73, but only 10 people are showing up as a subscriber. So if you want to get into the giveaway, then you need to unprivate yourself so that it will show up in the subscribe when you subscribe. Um, I don't know. A lot of people may not know that you can private yourself to not be not be an anonymous. So if that's the case, and you do want to be in the giveaway, please unsubscribe yourself. I mean, unprivate yourself so that you will show up as a subscriber, and I can put you down for this giveaway. So I'll see you in the next giveaway. In the next video. Thank you for staying with me. Bye.